Not every truth wants to be revealed. Are you ready to open the file? What if I told you that in just 1 year, the U.S. military recorded more than 750 reports of unidentified objects in the sky? Not from civilians. Not from social media. But from radar systems, fighter pilots, and military sensors. These objects entered restricted airspace. They appeared on military radar. They were tracked by trained personnel. And some of them still have no explanation. So the real question is not, do UFOs exist? The real question is, what is flying over our military zones, and why can't it be identified? Between 2023 and 2024, a government report confirmed that more than 750 UAP cases were officially recorded. These weren't blurry phone videos. They came from Air Force pilots, Navy radar operators, missile defense systems, and military surveillance aircraft. Objects that appeared suddenly, moved without clear propulsion, changed speed and direction, and vanished without warning. Most were later explained as drones, weather balloons, birds, sensor errors, or atmospheric phenomena. But a small number were different. They had no known flight pattern, no clear physical structure, and no confirmed origin. And those cases remain unresolved. This is not science fiction. This is airspace security. If an unknown object can enter military-controlled skies, that is not curiosity. That is a defense problem. Because radar doesn't ask, is this alien? Radar asks, is this a threat? A former pilot said, "We train to identify everything in the sky. If something appears and we can't classify it, that's not normal." Military radars don't imagine things. They detect movement, altitude, speed, and trajectory. And when something appears with no clear category, command has to decide, do we intercept or ignore? And that decision can mean peace or escalation. This is not just an American issue. European analysts are asking, if the US sees these objects, what about NATO airspace? Because airspace is shared. Radar networks are linked. Threats don't stop at borders. If something can pass undetected or unidentified through U.S. military zones, then what about North Sea airspace, Baltic radar systems, or Mediterranean defense zones? The mystery is global. And so is the risk. Here's what worries people most. Not the objects. The silence. Some military witnesses said, our reports disappeared. No one followed up. We were told not to talk. And the public asks, is this about national security, or avoiding embarrassment, or hiding uncertainty? Governments say, there is no evidence of alien technology. But then they admit, some cases remain unexplained. So which is it? Do they know what it is, or not know what it is, or not want to say? Because trust depends on one thing, honesty about what you don't know. And when information is classified, mystery grows. This story is not about aliens. It's about who controls the skies, who controls the data, and who controls the narrative. 750 reports in 1 year mean one thing: something is being seen. Something is being tracked. Something is being recorded. Even if most cases have simple explanations, a few do not. And in security, unknown is not a comfort word. So the question is not, are they extraterrestrial? The real questions are, who knows? Who doesn't? And who decides what the public hears? Because when something enters military airspace and no one can explain it, the mystery is not just in the sky. It's in the system. The Pentagon says, there is no evidence of alien technology. But 750 reports say, there is something to explain. So until answers are clear, the question remains, is this about objects in the sky, or about trust on the ground? The truth is still hidden.